time and we'll get started. So, thank you guys so much for hopping on, especially in the middle of the week and taking a little bit of time out of your evening. I am going to try to go through the information nice and fast so that you guys can get back to your families. So, before I kind of dive into a little bit more about Bellame, I'll tell you guys a little backstory on myself. Obviously, I said my name's Kristen. I have been in this online space, and in this industry for almost a decade now, which is kind of crazy. But I actually used to be in traditional business. I owned and operated my own like brick and mortar business. And really, I just got attached to this industry because got pregnant with my first son, who literally is 9 years old now and just walked out of the room. He was doing his homework in here. Time flies. But when I first got pregnant with him, and I have two boys now. I had this moment where I told my husband, I'm like, oh, who's going to see our child walk for the first time? Like thinking of the milestones, because me and my husband worked so many hours, both of us, that I was like, oh my gosh, it's not going to be me and it's not going to be you. Like, I guess I never realized until that moment, and you don't really know, right? Until you have a kid, what being a parent is really like. But until that moment, I didn't realize how much I kind of had this dream of me and my husband maybe being able to both be present parents, but it just was not a reality for us at that time. And I don't know, I'm sure it was like the hormones kick in and all the things, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is not the life I thought that I wanted. And so fast forward, I did my research. I kind of had to swallow a little bit of ego and pride because I like to say, just uneducated. My husband's like, also, we were very ignorant. We were very ignorant because I was a real business owner and I just didn't see people online. It didn't look like a legitimate type of business, these businesses I was seeing online. So I was kind of like, get a real job, you know? And obviously I'm eating my words now because this is my full-time job. But did I imagine that it would become that, like a full-time job? And I did actually get to see both of my sons walk for the first time and was able to actually make this now is our primary source of income for my family. Never in a million years. No, I did not think that. I truly, truly was just thinking, gosh, if I could make a little bit of extra income. And when I found Bellamy, that was the main thing that stood out to me. It was the fact that the owners, Melissa and Scott Thompson, they're the founders, the owners. Melissa's the CEO, Scott's the president. When I first spoke to them about kind of what their mission was, like, of course, you have to have good products. Yes, they have to work. Yes, they need to work quickly. She wanted them to be high end, wanted to be top of the line, not just best in industry, but best in class. All those things were checking boxes. But I loved the part of the mission where she talked about how she also wanted to help people put milk on the table, because that reminded me of really where my heart is at, is myself circa 2016, when I thought, oh my gosh, if I could just make a tiny bit more income, I could maybe cover a few bills and work a little bit less. Or I could maybe hire even somebody to do some cleaning in my house so I could play with my new baby. Like that was really my big grandiose dream, right? And so knowing that they really thought about that right now in this economy, and I'm going to get into the products here in a second, don't worry. But with this economy and where people are at and with inflation and all the things, I mean, I have good friends that have really good jobs even, and consistent jobs that they haven't lost at all. And now it's still not cutting it. What used to be enough for them, quote, is no longer enough, let alone putting your kids in sports or going on a vacation for the love, you know? So anyways, I loved that that aligned, and I loved that our owners were just so aware of where people were at and how Bellamy was really kind of pioneering this new way of approaching things. So let me get into the fun part. I want to share with you guys a little bit about our products. There's 4 different verticals: makeup, hair care, skincare, and wellness. And coming from a business perspective, that was pretty important to me, because the fact that I can offer 4 separate verticals of products to my audience, to my friends, to my network, to my family, to online is huge, because maybe people aren't huge makeup people, or maybe they already have a skincare routine that they love, but they are totally willing to shake it up with their shampoo or try an electrolyte drink that tastes good and makes it easier for them to be hydrated. I haven't had to turn anyone away. And I've only been here about a month and a half so far, so I'm still new to the company, but having this many product categories has been huge. So first and foremost, the wellness. We have an energy supplement my husband loves. He doesn't even drink energy drinks anymore because of it. And it's a nootropic, so it's really incredible health benefits too. a beautiful collagen that you can mix in hot or cold drinks. We have a hydration drink that I was mentioning earlier, as well as nutrients for hair, skin, nails, etc. My favorite product right now are probably the electrolyte drinks, the hydration. I broke my ankle actually 2 weeks ago, kind of crazy, and had a tough fall. And I have noticed, because it's a little bit more of a trek to use the restroom, I'm not drinking as much water. And I've noticed it because I feel more inflamed with my ankle, and like I just can tell. And so one of these drinks, and I love all the flavors, probably my favorite right now is the peach Bellini. But out of all of it, if I drink one of those, it's like having 3 full glasses of water. So 300% the hydration, and that's just a big deal for me. And if it tastes good and it's funner to drink anyway, win-win. And yes, I said funner. It's okay. I'm just doing an online marketing. I don't need to be super smart with my grammar. Okay, then the skincare. Now, I have never been a skincare, like, bougie skincare person, but I've realized as I'm getting a little older, I want to prioritize it. I want to be smart. I wish I would have started sooner. And I just like the simplicity of the line. It's clinical grade. It's very simple. I know what steps to do in what order, and it's really fast acting. I've noticed a difference in my skin almost immediately. And we actually just launched into the Korean beauty category as well. So if you've heard anything about K beauty, you know how impactful it is for your skin. And I love that we're getting into that again. High end, high luxury. If you are not sure where to start, if you're like me or you already have a skincare routine, but you want to swap it out and try, I recommend our Glow RX combo. Okay. It's a simple 4-step system. So that helps right there. It is a cleanser, an eye cream, a serum, and a moisturizer. Okay. Then you get to swap out which serum you want and also which moisturizer you want. So we have several. I actually recommend doing all of our serums if you're okay with a few more steps than just the 4-step system, because every single serum is great for people regardless of where they're at with their skin, aging skin, preventative, acne, you name it. Each one has a different benefit. So I've definitely started to add each serum into my routine, but this is a great place to start. So write that down, Glow RX, and you can get with your friend and be like, okay, tell me about Glow RX. Okay, then we have our makeup line. I used to work for Sephora, actually. So I worked at a makeup company and I used to get a bunch of free makeup, and we had to do our makeup for work. But ever since, I've just been like top knot stay-at-home mom, basically making my income from home for the past 10 years, I've realized how much less I want to wear makeup. And something I love about the Bellame makeup line is that it is infused with skincare. So when I am going to put on a nice, dewy, kind of glowy, more natural look, because I'm not a big, heavy makeup person, they have everything that's needed. When I want to dress up a little bit, maybe do, I don't know, attempt to do some sort of a little bit of a darker eyeshadow or maybe a bold lip, they have that. So it's very inclusive, all the different shades. Again, haven't had to turn anyone away. We have so many foundation colors, all skin tones, and it's just high-end stuff. You're going to feel the difference with the makeup because it's skincare makeup, which, trust me, changes the game when it comes to wearing makeup. This is a product we have coming soon. You can see the 2 pictures and how people are loving this new mascara. It is a special mascara specifically for those of you who are in like more humid climates, or maybe you have to wear it all day. You're not going to have smudging, markings, none of that. I'm in Houston. It's 100% humidity. It's not cold yet. So get on your friend's VIP list who invited you tonight, because this product is dropping extremely soon. I cannot wait. They don't even have a release date yet, but I know it's coming soon. Okay, then we have our hair care. We have 3 separate hair care lines. This goes back again to the inclusivity. I think it's so important, not just from a business perspective. Of course, from a business perspective, you don't want to have to turn anyone away, but also just for representation. I think too many companies are trying to, kind of skimp on doing the full range of a product line that really they should be doing, just because of who knows why, maybe financial, or they just want to start with one. Not Bellamy took 6 years almost to perfect this line. Because again, they don't want to be just the best in the industry, they want to be the best in class. And they trialed and worked with the leaders of this company of every single hair type to make sure there was something for everyone. And that was just really important to me. And so I have loved the way my husband told me my hair smelled really good the other day. Which, hey, that's always a good sign. I do love it, but I just also have noticed a huge difference in my hair. You would never know how long my hair is. It's very long, almost down to my butt. And I had such a huge chunk that needed to be cut off. And ever since using this, I told my hair lady, I'm like, I don't think I have to get as much cut off. I think I need more of a trim now because it's like repairing the damage. We have a ton more products coming soon in the hair category, which is super exciting. But before I go on much further, I really want to introduce you guys to my friend Beth. She is also fairly new within Bellame, and she has a really cool product story, and she's tried a lot of the different products. So I wanted you guys to kind of hear from her what her input was on the products. We'll let you unmute, friend. Yes. Okay. Take
Hello.
it away.
Hi everyone. I'm Beth Carreras and I just wanted to share really quickly because I want to respect your time. I want to share about my favorite product. It's this indulgence. I love how it lifts and firms these gel areas going over 50, and it has been a simple system for me to use. I just have to say I'm also loving the Bellamy culture and community. Um, Especially how the tools and the resources are straight from corporate. And I work as a super busy kindergarten teacher, so this makes my life so much easier, and I love the extra income. And thanks for letting me share, Kristen.
Of course. I love that, friend. You know what is funny? I remember when I first spoke with Beth about looking at Bellamy and checking it out. One of the things I knew that would be important to her was all the resources and the simplicity because she is so busy. She doesn't say this much, but she also even like races cars with her husband. She's like very cool. Don't let her fool you with the whole like over 50 talk because she's super cool. But thank you, Beth. I appreciate you sharing. Okay, so shopping. Let's just talk about shopping. I am like an Amazon Prime kind of girl, so I'm big on like what exactly are the perks, savings, et cetera, et cetera. So it's simple to get free shipping. It just depends on how much you purchase, if you set up a subscription, et cetera, et cetera. What I like is the control. Call me controlling. I don't care whether I'm subscribing and saving on an Amazon order or another subscription. I love the savings that come, and I don't want to run out of products like my electrolyte drink I have on a monthly subscription so I don't ever run out and forget to order, but I want to control it. I want to change the date. I want to turn it off. I want to turn it on. I want to be able to add different products in, take products out. Like I need it to be simple. And because our site is so mobile friendly and it's 2 steps, it's not call customer service, pay a fee, blah, 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 just to try to get your dang order. I love this simple e-commerce style that reminds me of Amazon with Bellamy. You can save up to 30% on your first order. You just get with your friend who invited you. And this is, of course, if you're shopping as a customer. You get 20% off for enrolling in our text. You get 10% off for getting an item in our subscription. You can save 30%. And we already have so many other promos, they all stack. You also can refer people. You know, if you have products that you're loving or people ask you about them, people ask me about the drink a lot because I have it with me, that kind of thing, you actually can share a referral link just as a customer and get free product. So they call it beauty bucks. I'm all about getting free things. That's why I also love the birthday perks because who doesn't want a gift or something on your birthday? Okay, but let me talk to some of you guys real quickly as we're kind of wrapping up here. I want to talk to some of you guys, though, that kind of connected or maybe, I don't know, understood a little bit where I was coming from in the beginning of the presentation, where I shared a little bit about needing that little extra wiggle room. I mentioned, you know, I have friends that have great full-time jobs and they're still not cutting it. I also have a lot of friends, though, that they don't have good work right now. And it's really tricky because when you have to layer on something else, it's more time away from your family, more time you're giving up to not have to take care of yourself, but do more work. And so I've found more and more and more, like Beth was a great example, to have a full-time job and then have something else layered on that's really simple and can fit in without putting your family on the back burner. That was a big deal for me. And that's why I loved Bellamy's approach with something they call Omni. omni marketing. It's a completely new pioneered way of doing marketing. You've probably never heard of it because it was actually pioneered and founded by our owner, Melissa Thompson, who actually announced it about a couple of years ago. And she's trained on global stages to many CEOs of different companies about this concept because she's not afraid to innovate and she's not afraid to evolve with the times. So omni basically means this. Number one, there's no fees ever. It does not matter if you want to do this as a business. You will never ever pay an enrollment fee, a yearly fee, a monthly fee, a website fee, a hidden fee, not even like a weird fee they have to transfer your own money into your bank, because that exists, like taking it out of your check just to transfer the money. There's a lot of hidden fees, and we have zip, none of them. Plus, like Beth was mentioning, the systematic approach, we have a Bella University. You get onboarding text messages to your phone for the first several months, just leading you through really simple things, not to mention lead generation and digital tools. All this is free, by the way, again. Plus, even professional brand photos of every product, and it's updated every single month. So, again, free. And my favorite part is that they don't have you on some sort of like golden handcuffs. There are zero brand restrictions here ever. So no matter how high up you get or how many trips you earn with us, you are not going to be tied to this brand and you can never leave. I love Melissa Thompson says, we want to help our brand partners make money, not make money off of them. The company earns money whenever products are purchased. And so they pay back to us 43 cents on every single dollar. There's lots of different ways we get paid, but generally that's how the company splits profits with the field, which is huge. Now, with our compensation plan, I know that's really little. I'm not expecting you to zoom in, although your friend can definitely send you the compensation plan. What I wanted to just highlight was the important stuff you need to know. It's a one-page document, so it's simple. You get up to 40% commission off of the retail dollar of what you're selling, which is huge. Most affiliate programs I've done maybe like 8 to 10, maybe 12%. So 40 is insane. Up to 10% on team sales. So you don't have to recruit, build a team, none of that. But if you have people that come to this presentation and while somebody else is sharing with them the information about Bellame, they go to you and go, gosh, I really could use some extra income. And you kind of end up building a team. You're going to be able to make 10% off of your team sales too. You get maintenance bonuses every month. So just maintaining your business. You can even reach the top with just having people selling on your team. They don't have to build teams or recruit. Jewelry, I don't know if you're a jewelry person, jewelry, flowers, they're just really big on recognition. And so I want you to have in your mind, if you're thinking of this from a business perspective, remember the word director, because that is the first incredible rank that you can hit from a leadership perspective that people have been able to really bring in some really good, decent income. Okay, last but not least, and then we're going to wrap up. I want you guys to meet my friend, Amy. Same as Beth, she's actually fairly new to Bellame, and I was shocked because she went very quickly, even just in her very first 30-day period. So I wanted her to kind of share what her perspective has been like since being here. So take it away, friend. Will it let you unmute? Okay, good.
Yes. Hi, ladies. Thank you so much. My name is Amy Jacobs. I feel so honored to be here. But I just wanted to share that Bellamy for me is not just a side hustle. So my husband actually quit his job and is starting his own business. And so Bellamy is paying our bills. Like it is what's paying the bills. And the systems and the support here is like unmatched, you guys. It literally helped me hit senior director my first month here and every month since. And it has been like such a blessing to my family. So thank you guys for letting me share.
Aw, no problem, friend. Thank you so much for being willing to share. And that is insane that you've only been here for a few months. If you had told me that after several months, you were finally able to hit the rank of senior director, I would have believed you. To know you hit it right away and you've maintained it, I love that. Congrats. So proud of you. Okay. Last but not least, the trips. I know I'm just like a travel person, so maybe you guys don't care about this stuff, but there are so many people that would never be able to take these trips of a lifetime. And Bellamy allows you to earn them and go on these trips all inclusive. Mexico, San Diego, California, Huntington Beach, California. They just got back from Singapore. They have top leaders going to Dublin, Ireland. But my favorite part about it is that even someone brand new today is more than able to earn some of these trips. Our actual annual event that we have once a year for like training and getting together, and it's a great business investment to go on the trips and get, kind of like a work conference, if you will. It's once a year. You get promos and new products launching, all that fun stuff. They allow us in this company to actually earn your travel, your ticket, your hotel stay, your flight vouchers, like all of it. And that is unheard of in this industry. Usually that's just another way, another thing you have to pay for along with all the other fees. And you're actually able to earn. We have so many, even on this call, that have already gotten points to earn that trip, let alone Mexico. So super excited about that. So let's do this. Okay. Right when we get off here, reach out to the friend who invited you. They're going to reach back out to you. So be looking for a text, call, whatever, and share your goals with them. Kind of let them know where you're at with it. And if you're looking at this from a business perspective, you can save up to 56%. Literally, that's not a typo. On your first order, I'll show you the pack that I recommend grabbing. You can set up the Glow RX, that skincare, 4-step skincare, in your subscribe and save. You can plug into we call it Omni Impact because of that Omni type of marketing. We have a group right now that's pure focus is to help people make an income before Christmas time. And you quite literally, through our Quick Start program, can earn over $5,000 in your first couple of months. I'm big on no fluff. I don't make it better. I don't make it sound better than it is, just facts and numbers. And this really is just as good as it sounds. So this is the kit I recommend grabbing. Most of our new brand partners, since it's completely free to join, they want to use maybe what would normally be fees at other companies toward buying just products to try. You don't have to, but this is the biggest value. It's over $900 in true savings when you add in the product credit that's included for only $349. So it's 12 full-size products, the water bottle, which is so cute. And you can definitely see all the drinks in there, plus a ton of samples of the skincare, 4-step skincare to share with people. And if you look all the way down at number 15, $100 product credit also that you can use for the next 2 months. So girl math, I'm like, okay, so it's not really $349, it's really $249 because you get $100 for your product credit. I don't know that my husband would agree, but I'm sure some of you guys might. So anyways, I know this was a lot of information. I appreciate you guys listening and hearing about it. If you're not looking to make an income and looking to turn a profit for Christmas time, I would just encourage you to go to your friend's website, grab their site, take our hair quiz, check out the products, and just shop on their site. These are all incredible women and men that are looking to provide for their families and have a little extra wiggle room. And so instead of, going and grabbing makeup from Target or Whole Foods or whatever, to grab your friend's website, support them, be their first customer maybe, is really huge. So I appreciate you for coming on and just hearing about it. And I hopefully will get to meet many of you guys, ideally in Mexico. And if not, that's okay. Just hopefully online. So thank you guys so much. Everybody have a wonderful night. Hopefully we'll talk soon. Bye, everybody.